Hey there, hello my friend, Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. This time around, and like every week, I want to share with you a couple of cool new free VSTs, and also I want to share with you 3 amazing deals that you don't want to miss out. As usual, I will leave you all of the applicable links for these plugins in the video description and the first comment, and I will also put timestamps in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Let me show you the plugins I am gonna be checking out a bit more in depth today. First, we have this cool free reverb plugin by the company Zak Sound. It's called Atmospheres, a 1-knob plugin. Also, we're gonna be checking out a new distortion and wave shaping plugin by the company Kilohearts. This is the Shaper plugin, available for free. And moving on with the deals, important deals and discounts in today's video, the amazing drum gate silencer by Black Salt Audio is on sale here at Audio Plugin Deals. Only $29 for this amazing tool, my favorite gate plugin. 40% off here at Audio Plugin Deals. Also, Aurora Dsp has a spring sale at the moment, and the amazing amplifier simulator Laney Ironheart is on sale, 50% off for this amazing tool. Right now is under $30. So yeah, amazing full amp sim suite. The Laney Ironheart, sorry, of course, emulation of the Laney Ironheart, right? So this plugin was made in partnership with the company Laney. Also, moving on, I want to share this amazing deal in this drum plugin by Ugritone. This is the RIOT Drums 2, only $5 for this awesome drum plugin for that raw organic drum sound, 90s skate, punk and hardcore drum tone at the tip of your fingers. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that plugin also in a moment. Only $5 for this awesome drum plugin that you can have at your disposal. All right. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost every day with content like this. Alright, so let me change the screen here and switch to my DAW to show you first the freebies. So first we are here checking out the new ambient reverb plugin by Zak Sound. This is the Atmospheres, only 1 knob, and it will give you amazing textures of ambient and reverb sound, right? So pretty much it, only 1 knob, super simple. Let's check it out right away. Okay, so let's start adding. Awesome long decay and shimmer. Yeah, check out that long tail. And yeah, of course, if you use it in a dense mix, of course this is gonna be too much, but in ambient clean guitars or lead guitars or ambient music, overall it's gonna be amazing for sure, right? Imagine automating this knob. Yeah, great soundscapes for sure. Let's also test it here in some vocals.
Feed your anger with my fear, leave me blind and lonely, in a place where I can hear only blame left for me.
Yeah, you can automate it, pretty cool.
Feed your anger with my fear, leave me blind and lonely, in a place where I can hear.
Awesome shimmer and tail right there. Let's move on with the next plugin in this list. This is the Shaper plugin by Kilohearts, just released some days ago. This is a wave shaper plugin, right? You can do all sorts of movements to this waveform here in this diagram that you have here, and you can shape the sound in many ways in the form of distortion and saturation, shaping the waveform, right? So you have, for instance, here free form, where you can like draw with your mouse the shape of the waveform, and you can also use mirror or symmetry, right? Let's check out, for instance, this is mirror and symmetry, and also you can open this bigger window where you can like do all sorts of crazy things with the waveform, and this of course will impact the sound of the audio source with distortion, with different forms of distortion, right? Also a square wave here, and yeah, like that. You know, it's highly used in synthesizers, but you can shape pretty much any sound with this. Let's all right, if you click in this icon, you can like do all sorts of shapes here. Pretty cool. All right, and let's close this window. You have a drive to add more distortion to the signal, and a mix control, also a DC filter that is offset, introduced by the distortion, right? Fixes any offset. Yeah, you can turn it off like that. The overflow as well, hold, mirror, and repeat. Let's leave it at a hold for the moment. And also you have some presets available here. If you click here on, let's yeah, it opens up this window, and you have some complex and simple saturation curves and distortion curves. Let's check it out here in this synthesizer. Let's add it. You know what? Let's use some presets, some simple curves first. Okay, let's go again. If we start to mess around with the more complex curves, we're gonna get some interesting things here. Some interesting forms of distortion. Cool. So yeah, that's the Kilohearts Shaper plugin, Wave Shaper, wave shaping algorithm, right? Let's move on with the deals, very important and huge discounts deals this week. First, by Black Salt Audio, this amazing drum gate. At this point, it's gonna become the standard drum gate, I think, in the industry. It's an amazing gate for drums. Okay, you have here 4 different algorithms for kick drum, for snare, for snare bottom, and also for toms, right? So yeah, with this plugin, let me play you some sounds here. You have, for instance, the kick drum or the sound that you want to isolate from the bleeding of other parts of the drum kit, right? This in control in orange is the one that you increase in order for the algorithm to start isolating that part of the drum kit, right? The one that you select here, this is the reduction in decibels, right? So the more you decrease this, the more reduction you have, the more aggressive is the drum gate. The bleeding here helps you also to help the algorithm to isolate even more the signal, right? And the more you decrease this, also the less bleed you are gonna have from cymbals, etc. And this is like the release of the drum gate. The longer the release, right, the more chance you get to have some of the other parts of the drum kit bleeding into a microphone, in this case the kick drum. You have an output control, some presets as well, and this ghost is pretty cool for ghost notes on the snare, so that the drum gate won't miss any of those ghost notes, because if you don't use this, you might lose them. And with this, the drum gate becomes more sensitive to ghost notes. Pretty cool. Let me show you this example in this kick drum. Like you hear, we have a lot of snare, hi-hat, even cymbals, right? Like in this part, a lot of cymbals. So let's use it. Wow. We isolated now the kick, but we have some snare here bleeding into this kick microphone. So let's remove also the snare. Let's leave only the kick drum. We increase this. And we have all of the kick drum hits. Okay, this, if you decrease it, it's more aggressive. Wow. We don't have any of the snare now. And we are not losing the sound of the kick, if you can hear, like. It's not like it's gating it unnatural or something. Okay, the bleed and the length. That sounds unnatural, right? So by default, it's cool, I think. If we engage ghost notes, it will get other notes, but let's leave it like this. So before, wow. Amazing stuff. Let's also check it out, or let me have it on here to do a quick test. Let's check it out on snare. Also, we have some kick drum, some cymbals, right? So we choose here snare algorithm, snare top. Okay, and we can shape a bit the sound here with the release. This one, it's like removing some highs. We can get back some of that high end that we might lose with the gate. Wow. Before, after. Let's listen to this full drum kit first with these couple of plugins engaged, off. Okay, let's turn them on. Much cleaner. Okay, all of the bleed. Let's turn them on. Much cleaner drum kit, right? So yeah, in a matter of seconds you can achieve great results with this awesome drum gate. Let's move on with the next plugin in this list. Is the Laney Ironheart. This plugin that was released some months ago with Aurora Dsp in partnership with the legendary amplifier company Laney, right, from England. And this is the Ironheart model. It has an amplifier section with 3 channels, which is the clean, the rhythm, and the lead channel. Okay, and yeah, it also has a stomp box section before the amplifier, which these are to a couple of overdrives, okay, in the form of pedals like you see here. And you also have a cab section where you can blend a couple of impulses, one on the left, one on the right. You can blend them with this control. You can move the microphones, right, the position, the angle, the distance. You have the different cabinets here, 4x12s, different microphones, and also you can export impulse responses that you create here. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Also, you have an effects section, post effects section, an equalizer, a limiter, and delay and reverb for time-based effects, right? So also, of course, you have input and output and a gate. Very, very useful, of course, to remove the noise, especially in high gain. You have this plugin in mono or stereo functionality, so with only one plugin you can feed 2 guitars, right? Or more guitars for that matter. You have a tuner as well, and yeah, a lot of presets for clean, leads, and rhythm tones. Let's check this plugin out here on this rhythm guitar tracks. So DI signal, I have it in stereo. A cleaner tone here. Let's change to rhythm. Lead. This is the lead gain. Super fat sounding tone. You have a pre boost. Awesome. Here you can increase the watts of the amplifier, the power, and also with this tone control you have to the right like a more prominent in the highs, and to the left you're gonna be boosting the lows. It's like a tilt filter. You can also increase the dynamics. This is the volume of the leads, the volume of the rhythms, bass, middle, and treble. Lead gain. More saturation. You can turn off the sections. Let's check out the cab section here. Impulse on the left, samples on the right, and the blend of the two right here in the middle. Let's change the microphone here a bit. I like to do this with the song, with the track, so that I can like calibrate the sweet spot depending on the track that I am using to mix a guitar sound. Distance, microphone, ribbon, Shure SM57. More air and highs. Nice. That's pretty cool. And we have an effects section. Let's check it out. And a lead tone here for that. To check out those effects here. Let's turn on the stomp. Okay, we have some delay and reverb. Completely dry. All right. Rounder tone. I was using the rhythm channel. Alright, that's the Ironheart amp sim by Aurora Dsp. Finally, let me show you this cool drum plugin by Ugritone. Only $5 for this cool drum plugin. It's called the Ugritone drums in the version 2, right? So yeah, here you have the RIOT drums 2 presets, right? Different sounding kits, 5 of them in this library. Okay, and we can if you click on any part of the kit, we are gonna have the mixer for that specific part, right? Tone 1, tone 2, and here we have different microphone blends that we can do, right? So 3 faders, for instance. We have also the bleeding from the overheads here, the room sounding microphone here, for instance, on the kick drum, of course, right? And we have these faders to bring up or down the volume for this, for instance, high these microphones, right? Direct 2, Hell mic, and Direct 1. Okay, you can solo, you can mute each part of the kit, you can test. Very, very convenient to know like what sound you want, right? Room sound, overheads. Okay. Panning. Okay, pretty cool. And you can also have the mixer in other way. Here, if you click this part of the plugin, you're gonna have the mixer here, and you're gonna have all of the microphones and all of the individual parts of the kick. I'm sorry, of the kit. Kick, snare, tom 1 through 5, hi-hats, all of the cymbals, crash 1 and 2, splash 1, FX cymbals 1 and 2, China 2, and right. Okay, you close like this, and also you can check out the effects on each one, each part of the kit. EQ, tune, compressor, reverb. All right, and also closing this, we also have the master mixer right here. You can humanize with this, and also this is the master control, the overall output of the plugin, right? So let's hear it here in action. Okay, let's for instance open up the mixer here, and let's bring up more room sound. And the snare. Okay, we have different snares as well. The better thing is to hear it like in context of the full mix. Let's check it out. The change the kick drum as well. Very lightweight also on the CPU. And let's change here some other kits here. The default Fin kit, Fin Punk 97. It takes a bit to load, not much, just maybe 10-20 seconds. It's loading like different parts of the kit, right? We have the kick, the snare. You are seeing it here in live, like in real time. The other instruments are start to appear. Okay, let's check it out with the overall mix. Let's bring up the master fader or control. Let's increase the tom's volume. Right. So yeah, pretty cool plugin, I think, by Ugritone. Very raw sounding drum kit at only $5. Unmissable deal, I think. So yeah, please let me know what you think of these plugins. What's your favorite? I am always happy and interested to know your opinions. And before we leave, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnorhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye and take care.